Hello everyone, welcome to the channel. I'm Chief Sweet, and today I have the cutest thing you could ever see in your entire life. It is a soft shell baby turtle. When I mean baby, this thing hatched only like 3 to 4 days ago, but it is the cutest thing. I recently got it from a friend. He brought it over, he hatched it, and he was like, I don't know if it's gonna do well, but I wanted to give it to somebody who would take care of it, and obviously I thought of you because if it's gonna do good in anybody's hands, it's gonna be in yours. And I was like, oh, that means a lot to me. Thank you so much. So he gifted it to me. I have him right here. He's adorable. However, obviously I have him in a tiny little mason jar just for now, just to monitor his health. I've been trying to feed him. He hasn't been, it's really difficult. So if you look these up, you'll find out one thing. It's baby soft-shell turtles, especially like newborns, are incredibly hard to keep in captivity. And I've tried to give them like some baby shrimp and stuff like that, trying to get them to eat something. I even tried some of this aquatic turtle food, but I will say this is what he ate, and I'm pretty happy about it. He ate a reptoman. He ate a little stick, not the little baby shrimp or that, but he ate the little stick. So he did eat that, and I feel pretty good about that. However, he does have an umbilical cord that's still on his belly button, and I'm trying to get that off. I went outside, I put a wet paper towel in a little bag, and I let him just soak up the sun for 15 minutes and see if it'll like kind of dry it out just a little bit. Bring him back inside, put him back in there. He's been doing good. He's alert, very alert, walking around. Honestly, I'm gonna be honest with you, I think he's gonna do very well. I think he's pretty much gonna be good. I think his umbilical cord's gonna fall off soon. I think it just his yolk just got like punctured, and that's why my friend was like, you know, I don't know if he's gonna make it or how well he's gonna do, but if, you know, obviously if it's going to do good in anybody's hands, it's going to be mine. So anyways, if you are wondering how to set up a soft shell turtle's tank, this is how I set up mine. Now, being soft shells, they do like to dig and they do like to swim, and they are very quick. So what I did was, I have a little light right here. This is not going to be its light forever, but just a really super bright light. But I have this, obviously a heat lamp, some UVB coil bulbs. It's not that great, but for where it's at, it's going to be hitting them directly. I have some driftwood sourced from a river, and this is play sand I got from Home Depot. I washed it multiple times thinking it was going to get the dust off of it, but when I put it in the tank, as you can tell, it's still a little dusty, but it's going to clear up. I just put it in there yesterday, and when I did put it in there yesterday, it was very, very cloudy, but overnight I fell asleep, woke back up. If you hear a cricket, oh my goodness, I'm sorry, these crickets are just so loud, but when I woke up this morning, it was pretty clear, and it's clearing up very well, so I know it's going to be pretty clear. The only thing that sucks is I noticed that when the water falls down, it like clears this little, I guess that's okay, so he won't go over there because he'll feel unsafe, and I'm afraid that he might get sucked up into the filter. I don't think he will, but you have to keep their water very clean, very, very clean. And so I've been, even though he's in a little mason jar, I've been replacing his water like every 12 hours, even before that, basically 3 times a day. So this is his cage. I put the little things in the back so that it'll stay on there. So hopefully this is good enough. I hope it's not too deep. I kind of was feeling like it might be too deep. My red ear slider was in here. His name's Timmy, and so I put him in the living room. And this is going to be Tommy's tank. This is Tommy's tank from now on. So let's go ahead and put him in and see how he likes it. I hope he enjoys it. All right, so here we go. Now he has dug in pretty well. So hopefully, I'm gonna squeeze in this way. I'm just gonna try to lure him out. There you go, buddy. Come on. Come on. Come on. No, Daddy, no. There we go. Look at him swimming. Oh, he's cruising. He's cruising. He's cruising. Look at him. He's adorable. Look at them. Now these guys are carnivores, and they do eat like little fish, little guppies, and all kinds of stuff like that. Bloodworms, other worms. So if you do have one, that's what you can feed it. You can also feed it to the turtle pellets. I'm gonna go get some bloodworms and some. I see that's the only problem is I don't have anything that's really small for him because he's a newborn. So I'm gonna go see if I can go get some bloodworms from PetSmart to go feed him, and then he'll be fine. Because right now, I mean, as alert as he is, as active as he is, I think he's going to be absolutely fine. Also, I will say the reason I did put sand in this, I don't know if I mentioned that, but the reason I put sand is because these guys do like to bury themselves in the sand. Even in this little cup, before I threw him in here, he was buried to the bottom of the sand, and they stick their little head out, look around. They'll come out, but that's why I made sure there was sand in here so he can dig around in it, get himself comfy and stuff like that. And also, they do bask. These guys will bask, so that's why I have this little platform up there with the heat lamp on it and the UVB, so that way when he comes up here and he basks, he'll get the heat and the UVB. So I know this may be just a simple setup. I didn't use rocks because it could damage his shell, because his shell is very soft. Like, I don't know if you could tell, but his shell is incredibly soft, and that's one thing. These guys can die in captivity just because most of the things we use is very sharp, and it could cut their shell up. They could get an infection, they can die. But I chose not to have a lot of stuff in here purely for that, so I can monitor his health. I can see where he's at. I don't have to worry about him. I know there's not much in here. It's just easier for me to see him. So anyways, guys, that is also how you can take care of a softshell turtle. They eat all kinds, like I said, they are carnivores, so you can feed them like very small crickets like mine over here. I don't have very small crickets, so I gotta go find some very small crickets. They also eat like dead fish and stuff like that. Little baby fish, like I said before, some worms. Oh, and obviously they eat the pellets that I have. I mean, here's the thing, it depends on the pellets itself, to be quite honest with you. I've tried the, like, Zoomedicon, and then I just went to, like, this kind of got at Walmart for like $3 or something like that. It has like a 4 variety, and I got that because of the variety. I was like, well, I'm gonna get this so that way see if he'll eat the dried fish. He did not eat those, but he did eat the pellet. One pellet, he only ate one pellet. So this is the quick carrot guide. I hope I was somewhat helpful. If you have any questions, drop them down in the comments. I will see you next time.